Roof open. Football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Black Knights of Tokyo taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. They begin on the ground with Kamara. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. But you look at this defense, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Down the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Taken in at the 22. Runs through the contact. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Looking to throw on second down. Andrews. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking this secondary. No beating around the bush with this curl. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there, because normally you build up to the big shot.
Touchdown! Saquon Barkley, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Black Knights are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. KaVontae Turpin now from his end zone.
KaVontae Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend, into a double team, and it's intercepted. He's to the 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Point after try forthcoming. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And there will not be a return here. Back, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Set.
They'll begin on the ground here with Vaughn. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And Lance now to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass.
Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On is the punter, Bryan Anger, to kick this one away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Taking it about the 36. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Now Andrews. Off play action. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately, so he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quick hands that time to knock that one away. It sure looked like a short touchdown, but able to get a good break on the football and force the incompletion.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot. And on that play, they were able to stop him short of a 1st down.
And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. Saquon Barkley denied on 4th down. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Trouble 38.
Shotgun now for Lance. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
First down 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Andrews. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting.
Down. Ready.
Now Lance throwing on 2nd down. He'll find Vaughn complete out of the backfield. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses.
But they may be starting soon, as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
Here we go.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Watch out now. Safety Fury. Ready?
And they'll go for it. Lance. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Got an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. First down, Tokyo.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Barkley. Touchdown. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 21-0.
Black Knights 21, Cowboys nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. He'll buy some time right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time.
This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. Here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback.
Here's Bryan Anger now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there. Taken right around the 44. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. He's going to air one out. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Second and 10.
Throwing again, Andrews. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a on their first 2 throws, has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Andrews now to throw on 3rd down. That is caught. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Short throw going to be caught by Waller.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Hyatt has got it.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a 1st down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Another try for Barkley. Oh, what a move. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a third time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal.
Off the play fake. Andrews. And it's caught. Touchdown. Darren Waller. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Black Knights are able to add on to their first half lead.
Extra point safely through. And the route is on here in this first half.
Cowboys nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
Muscles by at the 25.
And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now Lance.
Flushed out right. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
Lance now on 1st down.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Now a 2nd and 10.
22 needle. Set cut.
Now Lance going to throw. Pass complete. He's got Hendershot.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Set hut.
2nd down and 3.
Hustle, hustle. Set.
They run it again with Kamara. And he will take it in for a Cowboys score.
Alvin Kamara.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Cowboys get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And it's now a 28-7 ball game.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Andrews on first down.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Now they'll audible to something else.
To throw is Andrews. Throwing on 1st down. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
That ball is caught. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And it's caught. Touchdown. Darius Slayton in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Black Knights will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Come on, set.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Hut, hut.
A final shot before half for Lance.
He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Well, Lance throws the interception, his 3rd.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so that third quarter from their 25-yard line.
Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows?
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Mozzie Smith, he fought through to record the sack.
And it's 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That'll be taken in by Shaheed.
A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. So they bring out their punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 20.
Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
2nd and 7.
Prescott from the gun.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Prescott to throw it.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Cowboys first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Prescott.
Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete.
Touchdown, Cowboys!
CeeDee Lamb.
56 yards.
And the Cowboys get a bit closer. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Off play action. Andrews.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
And this one will be brought back to the 22. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Ferguson.
And the Cowboys are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Vaughn. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now Prescott, nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
Now this throw caught left side. And they worked this well upfield across the 45. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Black Knights.
Off the play fake, Andrews. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
Dallas, Texas is the spot, third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
Barkley inside handoff. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Off play action. Andrews. They'll roll him out right.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Well, a clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they'd shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
They go play action here on first down. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Looking to throw. Andrews. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the
touchdown! A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Black Knights are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Cowboys 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Cowboys take over first and 10. At their own
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though. Probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it.
And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Andrews. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jalen Hyatt. A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Black Knights start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole.
Here we go, 46.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Black Knights add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Here we go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Hey, kill. 46.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And his throw here's incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan and especially the execution.
To the air again, Prescott. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here we go with Kamara, and the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. Alvin Kamara unable to push past that yellow line, and as a result, possession switches hands. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Running again with Barkley on second down. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 89 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. But now he appears to be in some pain. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. A man who played his prep ball in nearby Frisco, it's Kene Nwangu. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little.
Another run now for Nwangu. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Up the middle, Nwangu. Yeah, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
It's Deonte Banks with it.
Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. 2nd and 11 at the 41. Now again,
nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
And here's Andrews off the play fake. And this is going to be incomplete.
But at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. He wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.
And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago. And you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Tokyo,